Upgrading or reinstalling 3CX phone system may be necessary when a version is released that provides some improvements or new features. Before upgrading or reinstalling 3CX phone system, you should back up your current configuration to minimize the configuration work necessary after the upgrade or installation procedure. You can launch the 3CX Backup and Restore tool from the 3CX phone system folder in the Start menu. The Backup and Restore tool will always back up the configuration of the PBX, but you can also choose which additional components to back up, namely the customized prompts and music on hold files, the voicemail messages still not deleted from the system, the call recordings still within the Recordings folder, and the history of calls received and made via the PBX. You must keep in mind that the voicemail messages and call recordings can be very large, and in this case may generate a backup file that is too large for the disk, or take very long to complete, or cause the backup operation to fail. You are strongly advised to relocate voicemail messages and call recordings to another location if this is the case. Keep in mind also that backing up of call history can take some time if the number of calls in the history is very large. Select a location to save the backup file and click the Backup Database button. With the backup safely stored, we can proceed to uninstall 3CX phone system. You can launch the uninstaller from the 3CX phone system folder in the Start menu. Some installations may not uninstall completely, especially where customized permissions are present, very often on domain controllers, domain member servers, or domain member machines. You can ensure that all files have been removed by running the 3CX installation checker. After clicking the Scan for 3CX phone system button, the tool will show you which items need to be removed, and a link to the FAQ which explains the procedure to resolve this manually should it be necessary. Double-click the setup file to launch the installer, select the web server you want to use, and the first stage of the installation will complete. Immediately after clicking the Finish button, the installer will launch the configuration wizard for you to provide the startup parameters. The configuration wizard will lead you to the first essential configuration to set up 3CX phone system for first use. First, you will need to set the web interface language. Next, you should select to restore existing PBX settings and specify the backup file to restore from. Performing a clean installation is described in a separate video. The wizard will now proceed to start up services and restore the previous configuration. The upgrade or reinstall process is now complete.